Um, I just got done with Harley Quinn, season 2, episode 13. And as I've said before, I fully support lesbian relationships. I fully support bisexual relationship or whatever. The issue I've got, and I've seen this now. I've seen this in Ruby with the whole Sun friggin' Yang Blake and fuck throw Adam and Elia in as well. And now you're seeing it with Ivy, Harley, and Kite Man. I really hate this trope of, in order for the two women to figure out that they love each other, you gotta fuck over a guy in the process. And not only basically fuck him over, like, oh, I'm in love with her instead of you gotta cheat on a guy in the friggin' process. Like, lead him on, make them like you, get them emotionally invested, and then just stab the fucker in the heart so you can have your lesbian fucking relationship. Like, who thought up this trope? And if I'm gonna justify it, because I don't want hate from the LGBT community, this is how you gotta look at it. Look at everything in reverse, right? Just say that this show Harley Quinn started. Just say it was called Ivy, or maybe it's called Kite Man show, right? And they're the old friends. Just say, um, oh god, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, just say Harley and Ivy were the ones to be getting married, right? Ivy has a bachelorette party, and she end up fucks Kite Man multiple times. Then they get to this big, beautiful lesbian wedding between Harley and Ivy, and Ivy basically turns around to Harley and goes, nah, you're not the right girl for me because I prefer dick. Imagine if the episode was done that way. The entire LGBT community will be shitting on that fucking episode. They're like, oh, you're what is it? You're homophobic. You're this. You're that. There would be utter hatred for this episode if you just reversed the concept of the show. But the show as it is now, stabbing a guy in the fucking heart, cheating on a guy, leading him on, just so you can have your lesbian relationship, is supposed to be progressive and well done. And I'm just like, I did this in my former video with the whisker away. I despise cheating. I absolutely fucking despise it. So when you use cheating as a catalyst for the person to realize they're not in love with someone and someone gets fucked over, it doesn't matter if they're straight, gay, lesbian, bi, whatever. It doesn't matter what their sexuality or gender is. If you get fucked over for that, and then you try to turn around and tell me they love someone else while fucking you over, I'm sorry. That's a bitch move. It's a piece of shit move. And honestly, at this point, like, I know in the comics, Ivy and Harley have hooked up, and I hopefully in the comics they did it in a way that it just felt more natural. It just felt like the two women figuring out they love each other and they just bonded. Because this show, like, using Kite Man as a catalyst to be fucked over so these two idiots can just wake up. As much as I love this show, like, love the comedy, love the characters, I felt the same when Mr. Freeze died. And then his wife, who he's in his death, he saves her life so she can live. She ends up fucking some bloody Greek arsehole as well. Like, she's just like, oh yeah, I was mourning his death, but now I'm jumping back on the dick and fucking ignoring what he was. I'm just like, this show is really good at just pissing you the fuck off with relationships. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not happy with the way this ended. Uh, uh, Jeez. Friggin' starting to understand why I was cheering for Dr. Psycho to fuck these assholes over. Because this is what it came down to. Her whole goal. Oh, I want to be a villain. I want to be a supervillain. I want to be taken seriously. And it's just like, you're not a supervillain. You're just a bitch who does stupid shit for attention. And it's like, in season 3, if Harley becomes a supervillain and like people take her seriously, I'm just gonna be like, no, Dr. Psycho did it fucking properly. He had bloody Gotham in the palm of his hand. He was on par for world domination. And you're the one saying, I don't want to be that type of supervillain? I'm like, what? This is, yeah. I'm sorry, I did not like where this season ended, and it's got nothing to do with like straight relationships and everything. It's just they handled this really badly in my perspective. They and you know what? I actually hope someone came up with this theory. Have Kite Man you know how Dr. Psycho got in contact with Darkseid and he was like his emissary for Earth. Have Kite Man go to friggin' Darkseid and want to take over the world. You know, like, I loved Ivy's character, and I get, like, in this, like, she did cheat, so she's still a bitch. In terms of bitchiness, Harley's number 1, with Ivy number 2. But, because I loved Ivy's character all through this series. I like her sarcasm, her satire, her humour. She still cheated like a dumb bitch, and then she had to like, she kept it from him, and, oh... I'm sorry, I've had someone, while I was in a Twitch stream with the whole cheating in The Last of Us 2, someone tried to justify cheating as alright because it's human nature, and I'm like, what the literal fuck are you on about? It's human nature to cheat. Cheating is a choice. Not all humans do it. In fact, you can't even make the argument that even 50% of humans do it. Humans know that cheating is wrong. You can't justify cheating by saying it's human fucking nature. That's mentally retarded. For some human to have that sense of point of view, I won't say that I'm going to give this show a low rating. I can't lower it. I'm just disappointed with how they handled this relationship and everything. And the weird thing about this show, this is how I'm going to end the review. The show is fully aware of what it's doing, because you'll see it's like a fourth wall breaking show, because you'll see characters in the show address the problems with the show as if, oh yeah, we're laughing at the things that we've purposely fucked up. And I'm just like, in certain contexts, like if it's over the top violence, you know, like with Deadpool, where it's like over the top violence. Oh, they died. Oops. You can get away with it, but yeah, if you're gonna get into a loving, caring relationship and then you're like, fuck them. To me, that's not funny. That's not funny. So Harley Quinn season 2. Overall, to me, I think the women in this show fucked up big. And I'm gonna end it just saying, in the comics, I hope Ivy and Harley have a good relationship. But in this show, they can go fuck. Yeah, literally, just go fuck themselves. Stupid bitches.